Who's ready for Paladin?
Yo, I love me some Paladin. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, I'm excited for this. First card up, 1-mana secret called Galloping Savior. Secret reads, after your opponent plays 3 cards in a turn, summon a 3/4 steed with taunt. The steed is a beast minion tag. It's 3 mana, 3/4. For me, I gave it a 2. Fringe play. Obviously, with all the cards, we'll try it out in the first week. If it gets past the first week, hey, I guess. For me, I'm not sure. Like, when I read the words Galloping Savior, I'm expecting, like, some gigantic, like, I don't know, some Rapidash to come through, some 6/6, you know what I'm saying? 3/4, I don't know if that's my savior. Maybe if it had, like, Death Rattle heal, gain some armor, like, I don't feel saved. So
I mean, if it's Galloping, you would think it had charge or something.
Yeah, charge.
Right?
Instantly attacks as soon as the secret's blocked.
That's funny.
Hey, so real quick on the fly, I have the second. I got it back to back. So should I bounce this to Nate or to another host?
Yeah, I'll do it, and then that's yeah. So I gave this one a 1. It just seems like a worse rat trap to me. I mean, it's got taunt, but like, okay, this punishes rogue. Maybe I'm not sure what else, and so maybe Dark Glare. I don't know, but like it's a no for me. I'd give it a 1. What do you think, Sheep?
Who am I?
None of your business.
Business. Yeah, I mean, I think that this is secret fodder for standard. Like, they need more Paladin secrets. We've got better Paladin secrets to play. I do think that we're going to be playing Secret Paladin in Wild, but I don't know if we're going to be playing Galloping Savior or not. I go back and forth between 1 and 2. I'm going to go 1 just because, like, yeah, I do think that we're going to be playing, Secret Paladin, but I don't know that we're going to be playing Galloping Savior in it. So, what do you think, Hydra?
I think that it's not good. I mean, Paladin's already the secrets that like Odd Paladin are playing already. They're not going to change. And I'm sorry, Galloping Savior. I know you want to come save the day, but sorry, buddy. 1.
Yeah. I promise to not do this after this, but this one time I have to comment extended on this card. The sword is broken. The horse at least could have like another sword on it, maybe like the other half of the sword, or like I don't know, some help, something. Maybe I'm just going in too deep.
Or lifesteal or something.
Teeth? Like,
right?
That would be cool.
But I know it's just because I have
We're
such a
talking
love.
about the art, though.
I'm just like cutthroat. So I'm just like I demand too much. Next card. This one is going to get played everywhere. What's the rating? Let me look at the numbers here. So it's not going to define the meta, but it's played meta decks. So it's a 4. 1 mana, 1/1, Knight of Anointment, Battle Cry, draw a holy spell. Anytime you can tutor in any class, it's awesome. Such as we said earlier in Hunter. This can get played in Libram Paladin decks, Secret Paladin, Pure Paladin, any kind of Paladin. I have nothing else to say. It's a 4. Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I give it a 4 as well. And I'll tell you, I see it slotting instantly into Odd Paladin. Like I agree with you. Like what Mike said, you can play it in Librams, you can play it in pretty much any Paladin. I immediately slot this into Odd Paladin because this will draw you Blessing of Might. It draws Conviction. It draws Divine Favor. It draws Blessing of Authority. Like bam, this is a nutty card. Like tutoring is great. I was like tempted to give it a 5, but I don't think it's busted. But like this sees play hands down, meta defining for yes. Sheep, what do you think?
Y'all are really high on this card, and I like it too. Like I think that we'll see it played in a lot of different stuff. It's tutor draw. It draws a holy spell. I just think that there are probably some more impactful things that I'm probably going to want to do. That said, tutor draw, holy spells. We're going to see some more holy spell paladin interaction. I just think it's largely a standard card. I'm going to go 3. Like I think it's still very playable. There's going to be a lot of synergies with it, but It's not. I don't think it's going to be like as much of a staple in the meta as y'all are kind of going for. But it all around strong card. No shade on it. It's good. I'm going to go 3. What do you think, Hydra?
Is Holy Wrath a holy spell?
No.
Well, who?
Oh, they know what they were doing.
Well,
As much people say
fail
that,
on
they-
that one. Okay. Well, it was gonna go for a 4. It's a 3. It's a 1 mana draw. What you want. 1 mana draw a card, puts a dude on the board. 3. It's not a 4. I wanted my Holy Wrath. Next.
If Knight of Anointment was a Silverhand recruit, if it was a dude, it'd be a little different. But
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So next up, we have probably my least favorite new Paladin spell, 4 mana holy spell, Invigorating Sermon. Give +1 attack, +1 health to all minions in your hand, deck, and battlefield. Personally, I don't have much to say about this. I play all kind of Paladin decks. I don't like this card. I give it a 1. Go ahead.
I give it a 1 as well. I feel like like hand buff is fringe. There's a couple players like Bodybuilder that are super good at it, and I don't think that this is strong enough for that deck. It costs too much, and like hand buff in general is not that great. I mean, there's a couple people that do really, really well with it, and props to them. I just feel like this is too slow, so I give it a 1. Sheep.
I mean, it's expensive, but there are plenty of ways to discount holy spells, and it does it gives +1/+1 to your hand, deck, and battlefield. That's a really strong effect. Like, it's a Keleseth that also hits your hand and your board. Like, that's sick. But it's too expensive. It's such a strong effect, though. Like, I gotta go 2 just because, like, it's a Keleseth that also hits your board and your hand. Like, I can't go below a 2 for that. What do you think, Hydra?
Yeah, I agree with you, Sheep. Keleseth was a monster, and you can run 2 of these, and yes, 4 mana sort of do nothing is not good, but if you have a board at the time, you're gonna be able to buff your board, you're gonna be able to make efficient trades, and from that point on, you have everything in your hand and everything in your deck is now +1/+1. Is this a deck right now? No, it's not. So, fringe playable at best. 2.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
No doubt. Okay, so next up. Oh, yeah, the gang's all here. I like this. Speaking of representation, I think I see a brother who looks like me. So we got a 2 mana, 1/3. It's called Soldier's Caravan. At the start of your turn, summon 2 1/1 Silverhand recruits. So when I think of this, play it turn 2. So as to my opponent, what am I worried about? Dark Bombs, Pendants, I guess Serpent Shrine Portal to give, Shaman the respect. And maybe I'm following a couple of other things. But I think most games, this probably could go off. I think for me, I need to be moved off of that. So I feel very confident about this card. I give it a 3. I like this card a lot.
I like the hot takes. My hot take is it's a 1. I feel like the caravans in general are like bad Nat Pagels. They're really slow, and it's just not. They're just not quite good enough for what I'm wanting to do. I mean, I like the perspective. It reminds me of that Murloc that has got, whatever it's called, where it can't do anything dormant for 2 turns, and then it, poops out these 2 1/1s. Like, hey, that's cool, but it's got to survive. So I'm not quite sure what this goes in. Like, I mean, honestly, like, hey, cool. I'm all for new archetypes, so I hope it works. But for right now, I'm giving it a 1. Sheep.
Yeah. Real quick, Nate. Mm-hmm. So the new archetype idea, I think we should have that perspective, because for a chunk of time in this last set, the meta reports were all the same, and then bam, out of nowhere, there's this Major Domo rogue I'm looking at for the past month. So I always keep that idea of there could be a new deck pop out of nowhere at the last month.
I do think, and I wouldn't be too surprised if even Paladin comes back in some regards. So, and Call to Arms is back as well. So there's some potential. This is not a battle cry. This is start of your turn. So Call to Arms doesn't hurt it, like Pendragon is saying. So there's potential. There's potential. I love me some Paladin, but I'm a little skeptical on this one. I've got more hot takes later, though.
Sheep.
Yeah. So I really want to like this card. 2 mana for a 1/3, understated, but at the start of your next turn, you get the Silverhand Recruits. They cannot immediately attack. You have to wait until your turn after that. No, yes, you can buff them with like the Invigorating Sermon that we just looked at, but you can't immediately attack with them. I want to like this card. I really, really want to like this card. I think it might be a little bit too slow. If it was a 1 mana 1/3 with this effect, like I think I would be right with you, Mike. I'd be giving it a 3. But at 2 mana, it's just I want to be doing something a little bit more, I think, with that mana at 2. So it's not a bad card. I think it might be fringe playable. So I'm gonna go 2. But like I'm not. I want to like this card a lot more than I like it. What do you think, Hydra?
I think that maybe it goes in the even Paladin. You Call to Arms. This is something that comes out, and if it's not dealt with, it's going to keep making things on the board. And in even Paladin, you like to have things on the board so you can Tareem them. And so this is just an annoying card that they have to clear no matter what, because that Tareem could come down. So I'm going to give it a 2 as fringe playable. If even Paladin is a playable deck, you can put this in 2.
All right. Next up, I feel really nervous being the Paladin guy because I'm just like, all these cards are playable. Don't. So the next one is a weapon. 2 mana, 1 attack, 3 durability. It's called Sword of the Fallen. This sword is intact. It's not broken like the other guy. After your hero attacks, cast a secret from your deck. I like that effect. I like that I'm not discovering, adding it to my hand, blah, blah, blah. It's a secret I put in my deck that gets summoned to the field, put in place. This weapon costs 2. So when we look at meta decks in the meta report, there's only Odd Paladin. So I know Paladin has to get decks in the meta to be a meta defining card. Or meta playable at 4. What's 4 say? Sorry. Played in meta decks. So I got to put it at a 3. I love this effect. So yeah, go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I give it a 3 as well. And I think that like this card seems really strong to me. You can use the effect multiple times. I am 100% bringing back Secret Paladin. Like Secret Paladin back in the day was strong, but there's new support now. Like you can build a full-on like Secret Paladin deck that I think is pretty legit. This thins your deck. Like, dude, it's got 3 durability, so I can pull 3 secrets with this. I fail to see any world that this is bad. Like, granted, it's a build around, right? And but like, I don't know, the more secrets you pull from your deck, right? Does it make your Mysterious Challenger potentially worse? Like, yeah, okay, but you're building tempo, right? I mean, this you can attack with it. You can attack a minion. You can attack face. You play a card from your deck. Like, I don't know. It seems solid to me. I'm not gonna say it's like broken or anything, but like, dude, I think this card is great. So 3 makes sense to me. Sheep, what do you think?
Are we running Mysterious Challenger in Secret Paladin?
I don't know. Maybe you only need 1 now. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, but like if we're running it, I think we're only running 1. We're definitely running Sword of the Fallen because we played on 2. We immediately get 1 secret played that we're already putting in our deck. So we get down, we get like it. It's definitely a different build of Secret Paladin, but I think Secret Paladin is very much back, particularly with Cannon Master Smith, which we'll talk about later. Like that's the payoff is that Cannon Master Smith that we're playing then. That comes on turn 5. Mysterious Challenger comes down on turn 6. I think Sword of the Fallen absolutely gets played. I think it absolutely makes Secret Paladin back into the meta, and we may or may not even be playing Mysterious Challenger in that. I know we probably are. It may, like you're saying, just be a one of. But yeah, we're definitely playing it, and Secret Paladin's gonna be in the meta. I'm not gonna say meta defining because it's not, but like it's gonna make it a meta deck again. It's a 4 for me. What do you think, Hydra?
Wow, 4. I like it. I'm gonna give this a 3. I think that this is a really good card. I don't know how often we're gonna be seeing it. If Secret Paladin's a thing, we're definitely gonna see it. Why would you play that deck without this card? The value is insane here. You play this card and you get 3 secrets played off of it. It's a great card. Don't put it inside your even Paladin because it won't work. Secrets cost 1. But I think it's a great card. I don't know how often we'll see it. I'm gonna go 3 on this card.
All right. Okay. Next up, here we get into some sauce now. All right. We have Northwatch Commander, 3 mana minion, 3/4 attack, all-out spider tank, battle cry. If you control a secret, draw a minion. Now this right here, this is where deck builders shine. This is where Paladin lovers will love this card. For me, I guess from what I'm thinking, like I want Secret Paladin to be a meta deck. So I guess if it's not a meta deck, I guess it's my deck. But I want to give these cards 4s, but based on the rating, I gotta say 3s. Drawing a minion if you have a secret and play, I think that's just too easily done. The last turn you play Sword of the Fallen and then you attack. On turn 3, you play this, you draw a minion. That minion could be any one of these new ones. It could be a legendary that's coming up, the Cannon Master. We can talk about transform those secrets into minions. Like, I just think this is a great card. Based on the ratings, I'm going to put 3. So hopefully next set we'll have Secret Paladin as a deck, and then I can say 4s. But go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I give it a 3 as well. And basically for all the reasons that you said, I would tempted to be giving it a 4, except this is literally creating a new archetype. Like, I mean, Secret Paladin was big back in the day. This is going to have to resurrect that archetype, and it's going to have to be built a little differently. But, I mean, I will say this over and over and over again, but, tutoring cards from your deck is great. And so I see 0 downside to this. And like, because Paladin secrets only cost 1, even if I have to play one from hand, like, it's really not that hard. If you control a secret, okay, like I've got Mysterious Challenger, I've got lots of ways to play secrets for free, and so this guy seems awesome. Like, really tempted to give it a 4, but I'll stick with a solid 3. Yes, Sheep.
Yeah, for me, this is definitely one of the main cards that's making Secret Paladin a meta deck again. I'm going for with this one. You're drawing your Commander Rissa. You're drawing your Cannon Master Smith. Like I said, I don't know if you're playing Mysterious Challenger anymore because you want to play things that either synergize with secrets like Secret Keeper, Commander Rissa, Cannon Master Smith, or you want to be doing those more synergies rather than just like boom, one dude, all the secrets, you clear the secrets, and then I'm out of gas. So I think that Northwatch Commander is definitely one of the reasons why, one of the main things that's building that into a meta deck. But I mean, it's not going to define the meta. So, I'm going 4. I'm definitely hot take, but that's what we're here for, right? What do you think, Hydra?
I'll keep it short for time-wise. I'm just going to go 3, everything you guys said.
Like it.
All right. Next up, we have a 1-mana Paladin spell, epic rarity, Conviction, another rank spell. So the ranks go like this. Give a random friendly minion plus 3 attack. And at rank 2, upgrades at 5 mana. Give 2 friendlies plus 3 attack. And then at 10 mana, where it's rank 3, everybody's all in. Well, 3 of them. Give 3 random friendly minions +3 attack. So not everybody on your board, but just 3 of them. But +9 attack sounds plenty. I give it a 3. What'd you think, Nate?
Oh, dude, I gave this a 5.
Wow.
I'll tell you why. Okay.
God damn.
Okay, I played a lot of Odd Paladin, and for years and years, people were running Blessing of Might in Odd Paladin, which is 1 mana, give a friendly minion +3 attack, which this does like face value. And so right off the bat, like you could swap these cards, but when you top deck this late game, hey, cool, 6 attack. Oh, hey, crazy, +9 attack for 1 mana. Like, this seems like just absolutely bananas to me. And I'm always happy to see it, and it's super aggressive, and I love this card to death. I feel like it's amazing. Sheep, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think this defines the meta, so I'm definitely not going 5. But yeah, we're definitely playing this in Odd Paladin. It's definitely helping Odd Paladin get even better than it already is. So I mean, I gotta go 4. Like, it's gonna be in a meta deck. It's gonna be played in a meta deck. Yeah, for me, this is a solid 4. What do you think, Hydra?
I'm on the fence between 4 and 3. I don't quite think it's a 5, but when you really think about the burst potential, with Odd Paladin, I don't like making it to turn 10. I don't know how often I'm gonna get the +3 attack on all my minions, so I'm gonna be a little more conservative. I'm gonna go with a 3 on this one, put it right smack in the middle.
All right.
You skeptics, just wait until I smash you in the face for 9. I think. Okay, so the beauty of these rank spells is, like, okay, compare this to like Hagatha's scheme, right, where it's got to sit in your hand and slowly grow over time. And like, if it was like that would suck, right? But this grows in your deck, and so if I top deck this late game, right off the bat, bam, +9 attack. Like I don't have to let it grow, and so that's what really sold this for me. Is
absolutely, super strong card. But completely agreed. I just don't think it's going to define it. So
no, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to sell you guys on it. I just like.
They're skeptics.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play that card. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so good.
And I mean, I guess one thing sorry, I just want to say one more thing. One thing is, even if somebody plays Lotheb, this is only 1 mana, so who cares if you're playing this late game? That's a bit of a bonus to it, I suppose.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry to cut you off there, Mike.
Hey, no problem. No, it's all good. It's all good. Next up, we have 4 mana epic minion, Veteran War Medic, 3 attack, 5 health. After you cast a holy spell, summon a 2/2 medic with lifesteal. Great artwork, like the medic showing that it's healing somebody. Is that blood? They're not supposed to show that. Anyway, I gave this card a 2. Fringe. I need to see it played before I can rate it higher. Nate?
Yeah, I gave it a 2 as well. I like the stats, but it's very dependent on certain conditions. The one thing that I do like about it is that you can use the effect multiple times. And so, every time I cast a holy spell, I get another 2/2 with lifesteal. And so, it's sort of a value engine in the right deck. I struggle to figure out what I would actually play this in, but it doesn't seem bad to me either. So, solid 2. Sheep?
Yeah, this is very much a standard card, but it's a really strong standard card. Pretty much all the Librams are holy spells. We've got our next card that will rate actively discounts holy spells, so it makes it like even better. It's an all-around strong card, but is it going to make the cut in Wild? And that's where I kind of struggle, right? Like, I'm on the fence between a 2 and a 3. Essentially, it is what it comes down to, and I think I'm gonna be bold and go 3, because it has enough synergies. We'll be able to play a whole lot of holy spells and get a whole lot of lifesteal cards that help us survive into the late game for a holy and or Libram Paladin, and that's strong. So solid 3. What do you think, Hydra?
I think it's a strong card. I don't think that we're going to be seeing it in any meta decks or even on the regular. not to take anything away from it, I just don't think we're going to see it quite often. So I'm going to say 2 for fringe play. Good card, though.
Yeah, let me just add one thing real quick. I just went on like an 11-game win streak in Standard with like pure Libram Paladin, and this slots in that super easy, right? Like all the Librams are holy spells, and so cool. Like that's where this goes in my mind. It's like really, like Sheep said, solid in Standard.
Yeah, very much a Standard card.
All right. Let's just talk some legendaries here.
All right, next up, we got a 4-mana legendary minion. I like the look of this. Cariel Rome. Is that how I pronounce it? I don't want to mess this up and butcher it. Sorry.
Yeah, I've heard other people say Rome.
Okay. Yeah, so 4-mana, 4/3. Divine Field, right on flavor for Paladin. Nice shiny artwork here. Whenever this attacks, reduce the cost of holy spells in your hand by 1. So initially I kind of go meh, because it has to be in your hand, but this is the kind of card where like you need to play it at the right time, obviously. So I think this is the card where it's going to have me have my deck tracker up to see like, is it worth playing now? Should I wait? Pure Libram is where I see this going. Yeah, I'll give it a 3. I really want to play it. My gut tells me to say 2, just because it says in your hand. But the Paladin Fool levering me says 3, so I'm going to say 3. Nate?
Yeah, this is an easy 3 for me, honestly, even without the reduction. Like a 4-mana 4/3 Rush Divine Shield seems good, right? I mean, I'm not quite sure where to play it, but it's like a Ziliax without the lifesteal for 4 mana. And so like, dude, I don't know, that seems pretty good to me. Now I will say that, you know, if you can get the reduction on top of it, like, wow. And I was kind of going back and forth between a 3 and a 4 for this one. Like I really like this card quite a bit. I'm going to go with a 3 because in Wild, I think it struggles a little bit more. Standard, it seems fantastic. Like this card is, I love it. What do you think, Sheep?
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. This is a 3 for me as well. A lot of the no neutral or pure cards, except for the new one, are actually just rotating. So those are all ours, which is great. I look forward to be playing some pure Paladin in Wild. It's not going to be a meta deck, but it's just all around playable. Like you said, the 4-mana 4/3 Rush Divine Shield is just all around solid, even if we don't get a discount. And if we're playing the pure Libram Paladin and Wild, we're going to be getting discounts on top of that, which is just even better. So solid 3 for me. What do you think, Hydra?
I think my problem with this card is it's legendary, so that it's a 1 of. Your odds of drawing this card aren't very high because you can't play 2 of them. I do love the fact that it's Rush Divine Shield, so you're always going to get that 1 attack, and you're going to reduce the cost of the holy spells in your hand. But it's going to happen once, most likely. To me, it doesn't seem like it's worth a deck slot. I'm going to go 2.
All right. Next up, let's see. This one, oh man, this one's spicy. So, I like this one a lot. 5-mana legendary. Cannon Master Smith. Is it Smith or Smite?
Smith.
Battle Cry. Transform your secrets into 3/3 soldiers. They transform back when they die. That's a 5-mana, 4 attack, 4 health legendary minion. So for me, doing this review, I now have to, since we have 27 deck slots, take Secret Paladin and then split the idea into 2 different builds. So when I look at this card in the build I want to play, I want to use that weapon that has 3 durability to push and pressure out secrets. My opponent either activates them or doesn't. And by nature of the deck, I'll draw secrets. And the goal is to get as many secrets out by turn 5 to play this, now to transform my secrets into minions. My opponent either has to deal with those minions, exhausting some resources and their ability to mess with my next play, which is turn 6, Mysterious Challenger. I am looking to try this out. without trying it first, I don't know how efficient it will be, but I can guarantee you that I'll be playing this secret paladin like day one all day. Like, I really want to try this, so I'm gonna give this a 3, like a really strong 3. Like, you have to destroy the 3/3s or leave them. Either way, it's just like a bad situation. What do you think, Nate?
Yeah, I was kind of teetering also between 3 and 4. I love the design of this. Like, anytime the devs like think outside the box for this type of stuff, like we've never seen anything like this before, and I think it's awesome. The idea of like, okay, you remember Living Mana, where you turn your mana crystals into 2/2 treants, and then when they die, you get your mana crystals back. Like, this is like that with secrets, and then you get your secret back. Like, dude, that's cool. And there's very little silence in Wild. I mean, there's a little bit, but not a ton. I mean, people there's enough going around, but like, I if someone has to waste their silence on my little soldier dude so that the secret doesn't proc, like, good,
Yeah.
and so this has to go in the right deck, right? But am I going to try this in Secret Paladin? Heck yeah. Like, this seems super fun to me. And it seems like a pretty strong effect. Like, it's kind of sad that it removes your secrets, right? Like, okay, but you get them back. I don't know. It feels a little situational. Like, I want to test play it really bad. Solid 3 for me. Borderline 4, but I feel confident with the 3. What do you think, Sheep?
Yeah. I'm definitely going for this one. Like, Canon Master Smith is what makes the secret paladin just kind of like work now, right? Like, if this was the only card that was introduced, then it would be a 3. But with this on top of Soldiers Caravan, Sword of the Fallen, on top of Northwatch Commander, like, we've got so many different ways to draw and or tutor and or play secrets from our deck. That's just good, right? Like, it's got to be a 4 for me because it's going to revive that secret paladin archetype. I actually really like the fact that it pulls the secret out and has it be a death rattle to put it back, because then it kind of makes your opponent want to either not trade into it, or they trade into it and or kind of destroy them, and then you get the secret back. So then they have to start retesting for all the secrets in succession. Also, you get to see whenever you're hovering over it, which death rattle corresponds to which secret.
Ooh.
That information is withheld from your opponent, so they don't know. Like, it's still a secret to them which death rattle corresponds to which thing. So that gives you a lot more ways to like make it advantageous and decide which way to, like, if it's your turn again and you get to hit with it, you get to make those decisions all around. Like, I just think this is an amazing card. I want to go 5, but let's be real. It's not a 5, it's a 4. What do you think, Hydra?
I'm going to go with everything you just said, plus the fact you could run Broom.
Yeah.
And you can now turn all your secrets into minions, play Broom, trade off all of your 3/3 soldiers, and get your secrets back. Or not even, you can efficiently trade, clear their board, and then they still got to figure it out afterwards. So I think I want to put Broom in this. And
I like it.
yeah, so I'm going to go with a 4.
Yeah.
This card here.
Wow. Yeah, I'm excited to, like, I don't know. This is great. I also have to give them props for representation, because they have not been super good with this in the past, and so they're getting a little bit better, and props to them for that.
Hard agree.
Yep.
And Mike mentioned earlier the Smith or Smythe. So it's Smith for Smith and Wesson, or Weston, like the
like firearms.
Firearms, yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, because that cannon's
Yeah.
busting. Look at that. Yeah, man. That thing busting. He's shooting.
Yeah, and I only know this from listening to podcasts. There's another character in WoW that's Wesson. So That's what I heard.
Oh, is that
I
why?
know that Smith and
Yeah.
Wesson.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's
You know what? I wonder if we'll see the other character come up in the mini set or something. That'd be cool.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Oh, that'd be rad. All right.
That's what's up.
All right, you guys, it's my turn. All right, we're taking priest here. So